Hey, it's Chef Evelyn here, and I wanted to do this video because this year I really want to focus more on cooking at home. If you've been listening to my podcast over the past couple of months, you know that I'm really like back in my eat out at home era. And it's been a long time since I've purchased new cookware or really like got into the cookware world. Like, people have purchased things for me. I bought a couple of pieces of Le Creuset over the years, but it's been a minute. And so I want to share with you a couple of cookware brands that are on my radar. And I want you to let me know if you have pieces from these brands, if you have used these brands before, what are your thoughts or whatever. So I've got a list here. I'm also going to be pulling some things up on social media, and I'll be flashing some pictures up on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. So the first brand that has caught my eye is Fredericksburg Cast Iron Company. So this is heirloom quality cast iron cookware made in Texas. Okay, so this is right here in the state that I live in. Y'all, they have these cast iron pots and pans where the inside looks like bronze. Like, do you see what is going on here? And I just feel like I need all the things. So the only cast iron that I have right now is I have two of my grandmother's cast iron pans, and my grandmother passed in 2000 and she was in her upper 60s then, and so this is the cast iron that she used on me when I was growing up. So this cast iron is older than I am, okay? And but I only have like two pans from her, and then I have like a cast iron griddle, and I really enjoy cooking in cast iron, particularly like if I'm searing meats or doing things like that. And so I want some more cast iron pieces. But listen, these pieces are calling my name. Do you understand me? So the next brand that is on my list that has piqued my curiosity is called Great Jones, and this looks like a bakeware company, or like they've got these cute, colorful, like different sheet pans and things like that. I'm not really sure of the quality. I would love to let you know, but right now the aesthetics are pulling me in. I am been feeling green lately, kind of like the accent color in my kitchen is green right now, and so I would love to have some of their pieces. Like, they've got I'm mainly intrigued by the sheet pans. I don't necessarily need any more Dutch ovens, but yeah, I'm intrigued by mainly the sheet pans. Like, they've got a couple of different other things, cutesy little different things, not really for me, but they are intriguing me as well. So that's Great Jones, and I'll leave a link to all of these brands down below, so if you want to peruse as well, see if anything catches your eye. Okay, so we could talk about it. So the next brand that I think this brand might be at the top of my list is brands that I want to check out is Smithney Ironware, and this is in Charleston, South Carolina. They also have cast iron, but this cast iron also has kind of like that coppery interior, but they've got woks, they've got cast iron skillets. It's just stunning, and I feel like I need it in my life. Now, I don't know what the care is for this. How well is it going to retain that color? I need to see somebody that has used this. They've got this round flat top griddle that is calling my name. They've got this farmhouse skillet that has like rounded edges. Oh, they've got so many things that I really want. And it's funny because they do have a Dutch oven. I don't need it, but I want it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, they got a grill. Y'all, they have so many things. Like, they have these oval dishes. They got paella pans. I don't even really do seafood like that. You know what I'm saying? I need it. They're just stunning pieces. I feel like I can tell that there's a lot of care made. Let me know if you're familiar with this brand. Now, let me say this. It's an investment. Okay, it's an investment, but they are stunning. Y'all know, I used to talk about high-end culinary brands for years, I like a high-end culinary brand. Okay, so this is Smithney Ironware. Let me know if you are familiar with this brand. So the next brand, and this is a very, very popular brand, I just have not used any of their products, is Our Place. And ironically, I'm actually more interested in their Wonder Oven, which I think is like a combination between a toaster oven and an air fryer. Now, typically I'm not a gadget person. Like when the Instapots all came out, I never got one of those because I'm like, it's just a fancy pressure cooker and you're sacrificing flavor for time. I mean, there's a time and a place for a pressure cooker, but I'm not a pressure cooker girly. And then when air fryers came out, I was just like, half the stuff that people are doing in air fryers, I've been doing in ovens for a very, very long time. So for me personally, I didn't have a need for it, but I do want a toaster oven because as someone who lives in Texas, when it is the summertime, now it's the winter right now, when it's the summertime and it's 112 degrees outside, I have zero desire to turn on my full-size oven. And then sometimes because I live alone, I just want to pop something in the toaster oven and heat it up that way more so than using a microwave. And so if it can also do air fryer things, I probably could play around with it a little bit, but I'm curious about that. I'm also curious about their signature pan. Now, I prefer stainless steel and cast iron because I like to get a really good sear. I haven't done a lot of cooking in like ceramics. I will say I will bake on like stone or ceramics and I like that, but I haven't done a lot of cooking on that. So we will see. But they also have a titanium pan. Okay, I'm not upset about it. So I'm curious about it. They've got some griddle pans. I'm just curious about this brand. Let me know if you have any of their products, if you like them, what you use them for. I just really want to kind of like bring my cookware up to date. You know, my day-to-day pans are like cast iron, enamel cast iron Le Creuset, and then like my stainless steel pans are a Calphalon. So, you know, I might upgrade to all clad, you know what I'm saying? But let me know if you are familiar with Our Place, if you like their cookware or not. I want to know. This next brand is less of a cookware brand, but more of like a kitchen accessories brand. It's called Be Home. A lot of these brands I found on Instagram, and you know, if you like one page or you save one product, then you start getting the ads for all the other ones, and it just sent me down a rabbit hole. And so I have this whole folder on my, like, you know how you can save things on Instagram of things that I've saved over the years, and I'm like, I need to pull the trigger on some of these. So they have this magnetic knife block that I really want to use because I have too many knives to be trying to put knives in a drawer or to try to keep knives in a knife kit. And yeah, and I want something that's aesthetically pleasing. They just have some cute kitchen accessories that I like, some of the colors. I would also say a brand that's on this list that's similar to this, but they just specialize in one thing, is Estelle colored wine glasses. I don't drink alcohol, but I do love a mocktail. I do love, you know, a interesting sparkling beverage, if you will. And so just because I don't drink alcohol doesn't mean I don't want my glasses to be pretty. So Estelle glasses and Our Place kind of fall into this category. But yeah, this brand, they have some cute things that I would love to incorporate into my kitchen. So let me know if you've ever shopped there, if you've gotten anything from there, if you like it, if you've heard of them before. I want to know. Now here's where we get into like, Evelyn, are you doing too much as someone who lives alone? However, I believe it's pronounced Gosney, and their pizza ovens, their outdoor ovens, I need it. Do you see this? Do you see this? I need this in my life. I need to be able to pull this out when I want oven fired pizza, when I want flatbreads. I feel like this is 100% necessary. I don't care nothing about the accessories. I want the pizza oven. Now, I don't think I need the Big Daddy, okay, the dome, but the rock box, I believe that's what it's called. I could work with that, you know what I'm saying? I can do a little couple of quick pizzas, couple little flatbreads situations in there. I could really do something with that. Let me know. Have you heard of this? Listen, like, do y'all remember when like the green egg first hit the scene and everybody who loved to grill was like, I need a green egg? I still don't have a green egg, but this to me is on that level. Like, if I'm going to do a pizza oven, I want it to be stylish. I want it to be luxurious, and I want it to come in this size that's perfect for me. Okay. I live in a townhouse. Do I have a patio? I don't. It does not matter. It does not matter. I need this in my life. Okay. Let me keep going. Let me go on to the next brand. Now, this next brand has been on my radar for a while. I believe it's called Mercy Cookware, and this brand is a cookware brand that is not only Black owned, but it is woman owned. And so, you know, as a Black woman in the culinary space, for her to have a cookware line, I feel like I 100% need this. So it looks like she has some stainless steel sets and then also some cast iron sets. Give me all the things. Give me all the things, right? Where are they located? So they ship international. It doesn't say, but I see a Canadian flag, and I can't see what the other flag is. I need this just off of GP, right? I need this just off of GP. Like, if I'm going to buy more stainless steel cookware, I want to try this. Let me know if you're familiar with this. I am excited to try. They've got some beautiful colors. So many cookware companies, so little cabinet space. Okay. I need this. I need to try this. That's why I was like, I said, let me come to the peeps. Let me come to my fellow chefs, foodies, food lovers, and be like, tell me about these brands so I can know which ones to spend my coin with. Okay. So that I'm not wasting any money. But Mercy Cookware has been on my radar for a while. The same with Middleton Knives. So I know Middleton Knives is a cutlery brand that I believe is Black owned and Black male owned. And so I'm also like, when we get into, I'll probably do another video talking about some knives that are missing from my collection. Like, I have several chef knives, but there are some other like specialty knives that I don't have that I really want to include in my collection. Let me know if you want me to do a video on that, and we can discuss all things knives, because the majority of my knives right now are German steel. I need some Japanese steel, something thinner, because I'm eating more fish. Anyway, we need to talk about that in another video, but let me know. Okay, Mercy Cookware. All right, and Middleton Knives. Let's get into the next brand. Okay, the next brand that I'm curious about is Heston Culinary, or just Heston Cookware. I will say this, their sheet pans and some of their au gratin sets are looking really appealing to me. I'm not a huge non-stick cookware person, but they've got some non-stick cookware, but they've got some cooling racks, they've got some stainless steel bowls, they've just kind of got some general kitchen essentials. They've even got a portable induction cooktop, which I prefer gas, but you never know. Okay, I feel like I should just have it off of GP. I do have some butane burners, like if the power ever goes out, I've got something to cook on, so I'm not worried about that. But I just feel like this is just some really classic looking stainless steel cookware. And so the ratings look good, but let me know, have you tried any of these? Oh, they've got some stainless steel baking pans. Ooh, that would be great. And because that's the thing, like, let's say you're making something like lasagna and you want the edges to be crispy. Metal is a much better heat conductor, right? It has better thermal conductivity. And so, ooh, I'm excited. Okay, so there's lots of things here. Oh, I love these. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here that I would really want to try out, but let me know if you have any pieces from this brand, if you're familiar with them, if you like them, if you don't like, what do you like, what's good, what's not. I would love to know. Here's the next to the last brand, which is Sea Island Forge. And this brand specializes in fire pits and cooking accessories. This is for my peeps that want to cook outside. Listen, I want to cook outside. I follow a chef and all of her Instagram reels are of her cooking outside. Just like in the coals, in the flames. I love it. I also follow another food content creator. I don't think she's a chef, but she hikes and cooks outside. I love her videos. And then I follow a YouTube channel that's like historical cooking, and she's always cooking over an open flame, like in a hearth or in a fireplace. And like, there's just something so natural and organic about it that I'm like, I really want to cook over an open flame. Like, yes, I have a gas stove, but I want to cook outside over an open flame just cuz. And I want to have people over. And again, do I have a yard? I don't, but I'm gonna put this right by the pizza oven, okay? And I will pull it out when the time comes. But maybe I need a place with the yard, because I also want a garden, but that's neither here nor there, okay? So this is Sea Island Forge. They are in St. Simons Island, Georgia. And y'all, I think they've got a couple of different sizes of fire pits. And it just, I want to cook outside. I want to cook outside. I do. I really do. I want to cook outside. So let me know. Do you cook outside at all? Do you have the desire to cook outside? It just feels, I feel like that, you know, there obviously you can grill and barbecue outside, but it's like, I want to cook over a fire pit. Like, I love it when I see her like wrap up the potatoes and like bury them inside of the coals or inside of the wood, you know, or when she's cooking fish over an open flame. It just does something to me. And so I was like, I want one. I want one. So the last brand that has piqued my curiosity, last but certainly not least, and this is a brand that, I mean, they have worked with pretty much every food influencer, and so I have been influenced, and it is Made In. I would love their carbon steel griddle. They also have some ceramic baking dishes that are like larger size, and I love baking in ceramic baking dishes, particularly if I'm doing things like a breakfast casserole or baked French toast or a strata or something like that. I love baking in that. And so the main person that I've seen work with it is Claire Saffitz, who is a pastry chef. But yeah, they've worked with so many people that I've been influenced. I didn't know that they existed, and then 2024 they must have went on a massive campaign, because I feel like I saw them everywhere, and they have piqued my interest, and I probably will be getting some pieces from them throughout this year. So, you know, those are some brands that I'm interested in as far as kitchen cookware, things like that. Let me know, are there some other brands that aren't as popular that I should check out, that you love, that you're familiar with? Leave them in the comments below. Let me know if you know about any of these brands, and I will link to all of the brands and the products that I showed on the screen. I will link to all of them below so you can go and peruse their sites, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.